after the testing, the qualifying races, and all the previous pomp and circumstances that's happened here at Daytona International Speedway, it's time to get things going with the main event to kick off season 33 of the Castrol GTX Cup Series, the Great American Race, race number 1, the Daytona 500. As we're set for 30 laps of racing on this 2.5 mile triangle-shaped racetrack. Speeds upwards of over 195 miles an hour plus. And it's time for another season of knock knock, out of my way, rabbit pack of pit bulls type racing. As here's the starting line for this race here today. On the pole at 187 miles an hour is Cole Deaver, the GM Government Chevrolet. He's alongside William Brock, car number 4, the Kodak Film Oldsmobile. Second row has the qualifying race winners. Joshua Osborne, a Quaker State Buick, car number 26, driving LeSabre in this race. He drove a Regal in the qualifying races, if you recall. And he's alongside number 71. That is Nathan Hudson, number 71, Lifebuoy Chevrolet. Third row, Daniel Bouchard in car 73, and number 94, Dylan Poteet. Fourth row has number 43, Mike Becker, the STP Pontiac, and number 29, Hardy's Pontiac of Zachary Fitzwater, twice the winner last season. Row 5, car 15, Jackson Haywood, the Motorcraft Ford, and number 9, the Coors Melling Ford, a 5-time series champion and season 31 500 winner season 31 500 winner Jessica Shelton. The number 9 car, Jess has one of her 3 in-car cameras in today's race. Run number 6 has number 55, Nathan Hudson, number 55 car of Harrison Ponder, the Crown Skull Oldsmobile. He's alongside number 6. That's Mitchell Hodak at the wheel of the Strolight Ford. Next row down has car number 7, Rafael LeDuc, the defending 500 champion, the Zurich Santa Cruz Ford, car number 7, and number 8 is Ryan Brommer. Next row down has number 10, Caleb Bugler in the Purelator Pontiac, and number 70, the Rumple Furniture AC Spark Plugs Pontiac of Daniel Voiles. Next row down is Noah Sewell, number 11, the Budweiser Chevrolet, the Budweiser Ford, and beside him will be car number 84, Austin Reed, the Miller High Life Buick. Next row down is number 28, Texaco Haviland Ford, Keith Batson has our second in-car camera in today's race. He's alongside number 66. It is James Henry at the wheel of his Chevrolet. Next row down is number 2, Dylan Young in the Kroger Pepsi Pontiac, and Benjamin Miles, number 21, the Sitco Ford. And it's number 5, Bill Parker in the Levi Garrett Chevrolet, and Kyle Matthews, number 42, the Pekin Jeffries Pontiac. He has a 2-time 500 winner in this series. Next row down, back in the series after the first time in a long time, Colin Cropley in number 25, Folgers TG Shepherd Chevrolet, and beside him will be number 83. It is Stephen Cologne in the Bullseye Barbecue Sauce Oldsmobile. Next row down is Quentin Moore, our third in-car camera, number 75, Valvoline Pontiac. Beside him will be number 16, the Chattanooga Chew Buick, driven by Alexander Rowe. Next row down is car number 27, Nathan Orman in the Kodiak Pontiac. He's alongside number 90. It's Kat Batson at the wheel of her Ford. Next row down is Seth Cohen 52, the Alka-Seltzer Pontiac, and 17, Michael Whitman for the first time since season 19 back in this series. In the Tide Chevrolet, he hopes to do the same thing Darrell Waltrip did with that scheme back in 1989. As hopefully for him win the 500. Next row down is number 33. It is Amanda Evans in the Skull Bandit Oldsmobile, and number 30, Allison Rain in the Country Time Pontiac. Then it's number 14, Eric Monaco, the Copenhagen Oldsmobile, and number 57, Charles Sanford, the Heinz Tomato Ketchup Pontiac. And starting shotgun is Laura Chung in the Crisco Pontiac, car number 88. She has the last position starting spot in today's race. Joshua Osborne, I mentioned, had the number has switched to the Buick LeSabre body instead of running the Regal in the Ford 500. Well, the Regal did not have much speed in it during final practice, and so they switched to the LeSabre in the middle of happy hour, and it had a little bit more speed. So.
3, 2, 1, gentlemen, start your engine.
Commands will be given the party engine, so as we get some racing here today and we'll see how that body change does for Osborne, to see if it does the same thing for him in today's race as it did for practice. So it's basically this field off of pit road for the pace up and back for the start of the Daytona 500 right after this. And this is a very stressful moment right here. Off turn number 4, the pace car is about to duck off on the pit road. Cole Deaver, car number 3. William Brock, car number 4, the front row for the season 33 Daytona 500. The green flag flies, and boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's get racing. Let's go racing, boys and girls. And season 33 of the Castrol GTX Cup Series is underway. Speed increasing on these cars, 185 miles an hour to number 2 here, and they are really fanning out. 3, 4 wide. They're down the back stretch of turn number 3. Here comes the number 15 Jackson. He was on the low side of turns number 3 and 4. He's got their position at the moment here as Cole Deaver about to lead him off turn number 4 for lap number 1. Haywood trying to take the first lap away from him, but it's going to be Cole Deaver leading lap number 1 of the Daytona 500. First lap, 179.63 miles per hour, but don't get used to this pace because they're going to be much faster the next time by. And they're a whole lot faster right now, over 195 miles an hour right now here. Harrison Ponder, the man who won the last race we brought to you on the tour, is a close out season 32 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Is out in front now, but here comes Rafael LeDuc, the defending 500 champion, going for 2 500s in a row, looking for the top spot to lead the second lap of this race here. Here comes Phil Parker, the Raging Cajun on the number 5, Levi Garrett Chevrolet on the low side. And yes, these are Chevrolet Monte Carlos they're running here in the first part of this race here. They'll be switching to the Luminas when we go to Talladega for the Winston 500. Second lap by the leader. 196.425 miles an hour. And here comes the man who just missed out on the championship, Quentin Moore. Looking to get redemption this season at Valvoline Pontiac. The guy who beat him out for the championship, Trent Dunham, is not in the series this season, by the way. But he will be in the number 1 car next season, by the way. Yeah, but that's a season to come. When we go to the 1990 Winston Cup car set. And I see the caution fly. Yeah, we did. And it's a crash here of both the Miller cars, Ryan Brommer and Austin Reed, have crashed, as has the 6 car of Mitchell Hodak. James Henry, he was involved, number 66 car. I don't see much damage on the 66 machine here. And several cars trying to figure out where they were at when they crossed the start-finish line. So caution number 1 flying in the Daytona 500. We'll be back for the restart. We'll see what happened to cause the crash here. Well, here's what happened to cause the crash right here. Alexander Rowe went right into Benjamin Miles and got loose right there. Taps Benjamin right into the 8 car of Ryan Brommer. Sends him in the Mitchell Hodak and Brommer's teammate Austin Reed and the 66 car of James Henry. Those 4 cars into the wall and possibly ending their hopes for the Daytona 500 this season here, unfortunately for those 3 drivers. So first caution of the season flying on lap number 3 of this race. We'll be back for the restart here in just a minute. Pace car's about to lead him off on the lead him off turn number 4 here on the pit road. As we're about to get the green flag here, 17 cars drop down onto the low side of the track there, off the banking off turn number 4, and he may be coming in for an unscheduled stop here. But the green flag flies. Lap number 8 of the Daytona 500. Phil Parker's leader. Second is Quentin Moore. Third is Seth Cole. Amanda Evans is fourth, and Kat Batson runs in 5th position. The fast lap of this race there prior to this here was tallied at 197.955, and just happens to be by the guy who just now dropped out of the race here, the 17 car of of Michael Whitman. He is out with a valve failure on his number 17 Tide Chevrolet. And the 84 car of Austin Rito's also crashed out of the race as well, too. But right now, Seth Cole is your leader right now as they come off turn number 4, about to complete the 8th lap of this race here. And that's what 190 miles an hour looks like when they pass by you off turn number 4. Off in the turn number 1 they come here. Boy, look at all these cars just strewn all over the place down the backstretch here as you see the inside lane there being led by the 11 of Noah Sewell, actually now being led by Nathan Ormond in car number 27 as he'll take the lead away from whoever it was here leading the pace here. Just sorry, my apologies for that. On board with Keith Batson, car 28, New Mexico Haviland Ford. As he takes a Davey Allison cars up to the field. 197 miles an hour, the last lap by for Keith Batson as you ride inside his number 20 Mexico Haviland Ford. And then the low side comes Batson. He's looking for his second 500 win here as they come to the backstretch here. The outside pole sitter for the race here, William Brock. Car number 4 looks for the lead, pushes Batson for the top spot. And here comes that number 9, Jessica Shelton. She wants to win her second 500. Brock to the low side, going inside of Batson, and he'll lead that lap at number 4, Kodak Film Oldsmobile. To the low side, he'll take the lead, and here comes Shelton. Low side for the top spot herself. In the second goes Nathan Hudson, car 71. Daniel Boyle's in third position. Here comes Poteet to the low side, and here comes 71 of Hudson. Nope, here comes... No, I thought Poteet was going to make a 3 wide. Here comes Benjamin Miles to the low side, number 21. He's got Kyle Matthews and Joshua Osborne behind him, the 42 and 26. And they just eat Shelton for lunch, basically. Not literally, of course, but still, they swallow her up on the outside of the racetrack as they come off turn number 4. And now Daniel Bouchard, the guy who started this race 5th position, he's now made his way up to the top spot now, or to the top 5 now. And look at the laps here, 100, almost 200 miles an hour. I wonder if somebody hit 200. Yeah, 3 cars hit 200 the last time by. Alexander Rowe at 200.125, Caleb Fogler 200.2, and Kyle Matthews, the fastest now, at 200.531 miles an hour. So they are cranking them up here at Daytona. And it's Bouchard to the low side now, trying to take position away from Osborne as they come out the 4th turn now. And it's Bouchard taking that number 73 Oldsmobile to the top spot here, but here comes Fogler. Did he lead that lap over Bouchard? Yes, he did, just barely. Nope. No, he didn't. 100 of a second was separated the top, just those 2 cars here. Bouchard led that lap there over Fogler, but they both got shoved to the high side now. Amanda Evans goes to the top spot now, car number 33, with Eric Monaco to second. Now it's Oldsmobile's first, second, and third right now, but here comes that black number 3, Cole Deaver, the pole sitter for the 500. Driving through the field like his all-time hero Dale Earnhardt did in that car. Devers won the championship twice in the series there before, but he's never won a 500, and he hopes to add that to his resume. Dylan Young, the second position now. Third is Laura Chung, who started this race dead last, is now trying for 3rd place. The girl who won the last race, who won the second Richmond race last season, and boy, I tell you, for her to win the 500, she would be just ecstatic if she were to pull that one off. But talk about winning the 500. Here's a man who wants 2 in a row. Raphael Leduc hopes to have the Maple Leaf flag flying in the 500 again. The man from the province of Quebec, trying to, and oh, big problems off turn number 4. Cole Deaver leads him down to the caution flag here. I think I saw Jessica Shelton involved in that crash. There's a man in flip there. Benjamin Miles, a 21 car. He's crashed. He took a big hit right there. Nathan Ormond involved. There's Shelton in number 9. Daniel Boyle's involved. Charles Sanford, I think, in the 57 car. I think he got a little bit of damage on his red Pontiac. We'll see if there is. There's damage to the 71 of Nathan Hudson. I think Charleston, it looks to me like he's clean. Shelton's got a little bit of a wrinkle on the back bumper of her number 9 Ford. But, oh, that was a bad crash coming off turn number 4. And I know where to focus on here. The 21 of Benjamin Miles. And there's what started right there. 4 wide between Sanford, Ormond, Hudson, and Shelton on the outside of the racetrack here. And Charles, let's see, he's going to move Hudson and Ormond up here. And just about turn the 42 at Kyle Matthews as well, too. And here comes, oh my gosh, look at Benjamin Miles up on the catch fence. Oh my dear gosh, that is a bad crash for that 21 car. But Wall rides it at about well over 100 miles an hour. That's got to be a scary crash for that 21 machine. And Jessica Shelton, I bet you got a good view of what an undercarriage looks like from underneath that 21 car. And I'm sure not the view. I'm sure that's not the view that she wanted to have. But there you see Sanford spinning. Fitzwater was also involved as well too. Ormond on the low side of that 27 car. There he is. Real time. We often talk about how either how quick things happen or how things can change in a race. And it just all happens in a blink of an eye, as you saw right there at Daytona, as to what happens here in this race here as the 21 car flips here. On board with Jessica Shelton. And it could have been worse for Shelton, I think, too, obviously, looking at a crash like that. Because, you know, her slowing down like she did right there, it probably just saved her from having a whole lot more damage than what it could have been there. Not just for her, but for some of the others that didn't have much damage after that crash as well, too. Well, maybe we can have the last 12 laps of this race here run under green here, but it's Cole Deaver out in front. Rafael Leduc is second. Third is Cat Batson. Fourth is Quentin Moore. And fifth is Phil Parker. Green flag flies as we're on lap number 19. 18 laps in the books and 12 laps remaining in the Daytona 500. Well, the speed building up big time here. 186, 187 miles an hour off turn number 2. And here they come down the back stretch here as they scatter all over the place here. And Rafael Leduc goes to the lead now. He's got the 90 car Cat Batson. Batson has not won in a long time. Cat hasn't, at least. Keith Batson has won more recently than she has during their tenure in this series here. And boy, the car's just getting faster and faster and faster after every start or restart of this race here. But we saw laps at over 200 miles an hour in the before this caution flag came out here. As you see the cars out of the race here, Zachary Fitzwater and Benjamin Miles both out of the race here in this 500. As Phil Parker goes to the lead in car number 5. And William Brock, the outside pole sitter for the 500 on the outside. Car number 4. trying to roll on the outside of the racetrack here. It's not working this time right now. And here comes Allison Rain, who's a former 500 winner herself back when she was Johnny Gardner. You remember the very first 500 ever run in this series, and Gardner and at the time she was known as Johnny Gardner, and she won the race that day, or should I say he at the time. But anyway, Allison hoping to win the first 500 under her new name now, but second overall for the driver. It's confusing, I know, but still. But not if Joshua Osborne, the 26 car, has anything to say about it. And Osborne, believe it or not, has not won the 500 himself. He's a 3-time series champion. Has not won many times there in this series, but he is doing all he can right now as he comes on the inside here. 14 car coming on the pit road. There's Eric Monaco, the 14 Copenhagen Oldsmobile. And he's coming in for an unscheduled pit stop. So we'll see what the problem is on the 14 car. See if he's going to come out of get back onto the track or not, though. But he was running up in the top 15 there when he had to make a pit stop. Seth Cole to the low side now, as we're now coming down for 8 laps to go this time by, as they're getting down to the nitty gritty here in the Daytona 500 here. Who's got the position they need? Who's going to put themselves in the best position to win the 500 this season? Mike Becker leads his first lap of the race here. Here comes Jackson Haywood, number 15 to the low side. He's got the lead now. Cropley the second position now, number 25. Amanda Evanson 33, 11 car of Noah Sewell, one of Cropley's drivers in the field this season. He's one of the 2 rookies, along with Mitchell Hodak in the 6. He's going to make it 3 wide. The 11 car goes to second position now. A pair of red and white Fords in the top spot now, and an orange and white Pontiac on the outside. They've come up with a 14 car of Eric Monaco, and he'll be put a lap down here as Haywood leads a lap. 23 laps in the book, 7 to go in this 500. Eric Monaco, his chances for the 500 may be out the window, though, but he can sure play spoiler for the leaders, though, at the same time. That lap car can either be your best friend or your worst enemy. That's the thing in any race we run in the NNSCRA. And oh, we got 4 wide back there. That's not good news right there. Oh, we had 4 wide there as William Brock went to the left side. I thought he was going to make a 4 wide. But they keep it 3 wide here. Now we're down to 6 laps to go. Dylan Young out in front now, and he's a former 500 winner himself there. Quentin Moore, he's never won this 500. Can he pull it off this season? Laura Chung down the left side. She's looking for her second career victory in the series, and she would love to have a 500 win on her mantle as well too. So would Kat Batson, car number 90. She's never won this race before. And oh, they're 4 wide. This is not going to be pretty. Turn number 4. Oh, dear gosh. 4 wide across start finish line here. Poteet shoving the 8 car of Ryan Brommer. 5 to go now. This is not going to be pretty off turn number 2. I can about guarantee you. Brought to the low side through turns number 1 and 2. And he's going to shove us in. Oh, here we go. Here we go. The big one off turn number 2 with 5 laps to go in the Daytona 500. Is this going to be the end of the race? That's going to be the question right here. Charles Hammer just nailed Keith Batson in the back end for no reason. Quentin Moore was involved. And at the line, it's going to be Rafael Leduc out in front. If that's the case, he may have just won his second 500 in a row. Well, you do not want to see a Daytona 500 in under caution in any series, though. But boy, I knew that was coming, though, when it came down across the start-finish line here. But yeah, William Brock, he was shoving the 8 car of Ryan Brommer up into Keith Batson. And then right into Quentin Moore, the 75 car. And then just all, you know what, broke loose here. Dylan Poteet was involved. Cole Deaver, what a save that 3 car made, too. And several cars got into it right there. Dylan Poteet gets nailed by the 26 of Joshua Osborne. And boy, Mike Becker did a darn good job missing that crash himself, too. Several cars going to the inside there. There's Harrison Ponder in 55. They're mowing the yard here at Daytona. Daniel Voiles in a 70. He was involved in an earlier crash. And that let the 7 of Rafael LeDuc take the lead in the Daytona 500. We had an in-car camera with Keith Batson. And boy, Batson was hoping for a second Daytona 500 win, and this happens to him. There's where he got the bump from Charles Sanford as he center punched Batson in the back as Jessica Shelton goes by, and Batson goes by a torn up car of Joshua Osborne. There's Batson on pit road. Was hoping for a second 500 win, but alas, it all ends for car number 28. As the pace car's lights are on, we'll see if we'll get the green and white. We'll see if we get the 1 to go this time by, or is this 500 going to end under caution? And if it is, that means for the second season in a row, Rafael LeDuc may be a Daytona 500 winner. We'll see if it's going to be the case this time by or not. Kat Besson's in second position. Third is Laura Chung. Fourth is Daniel Bouchard. Noah Sewell in his first 500 start is going to be fifth. Then it's going to be Phil Parker. In 6th, 7th is Dylan Young. 8th is James Henry, coming back from a crash earlier in the event. And we will not get the 1 to go this time by. So the Daytona 500 is going to end under yellow. Unfortunately for him, and what a shame, because we were looking to have a pretty good 500 finish this season. But alas, it's not going to happen. James Henry, as we mentioned, he was involved in an earlier crash. He ends up finishing 8th, a good comeback for him. 9th is going to be Kyle Matthews, and 10th is going to be Cole Deaver. 11th will go to Allison Rain. 12th will be William Brock. 13th, Alexander Rowe. 14th, Harrison Ponder. 15th, Seth Cole. 16th is Amanda Evans. 17th, Jackson Haywood. Stephen Colon, 18th. Caleb Fogler, 19th. Colin Cropley will come home 20th. I don't think he's going to like that finish. I don't think he will. 21st is going to be Nathan Ormond, banged up back into that 27 car. He's going to end up 21st in today's race. And we're going to look at the rest of the finishing order right here. We are at 2 to go right now, but should have been doing it earlier. Jessica Shelton, she got knocked out of the race in the number 22 car and number 9 car. She's going to end up 22nd. 23rd will go to Nathan Hudson. 24th right now is going to be Mitchell Hodak. I think the 70 and the 14 cars and the 28 cars are all three of them going to pass by and move up in the 22nd position there, as we'll see. So there's the revised running order right there. Nathan Orman's going to be 21st in this race here. 22nd is going to be Daniel Voiles. 23rd will go to the 14 car of Eric Monaco. 24th will be Keith Badson. That's going to be the last of the finishers in this race here. Jessica Shelton, 25th. 26th will go to Nathan Hudson. Mitchell Hodak, 27th. 28th will go to Ryan Brommer. 29th, Charles Sanford. 30th to Mike Becker. 31st, Dylan Poteet. 32nd, Joshua Osborne. 33rd, Quentin Moore. 34th, Zachary Fitzwater. 35th, Benjamin Miles. 36th, Michael Whitman. And 37th will go to the 84 of Austin Reed. He's not going to like the finish to kick the end this 500. But at an agonizingly slow 75 miles an hour, they're going to come to the start finish line to take the yellow and to take the checkered flag. And for the second season in a row, the Maple Leaf flag's going to fly in victory lane in the Daytona 500. Rafael Duke wins the season 33 Daytona 500. And he'll take the Allen Quickie 0x93 Ford to the hallowed ground victory lane at Daytona. Second place finisher is going to be Kat Batson. Third will be Laura Chung. Fourth will be Daniel Bouchard. Noah Sewell fifth. Sixth will go to Phil Parker. Dylan Young seventh. Eighth will go to James Henry. Kyle Matthews ninth. And Cole Deaver will be finishing 10th. Average speed of 123.1663. Caution flag slowed this race here today. So there's your finishing order as we already gave you in this race here. If you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything on this channel. We got in our races. We got gaming videos. We got in our online videos. Whatever the president of the NNSCRA, Seth Cole, desires to have for his channel, be sure to check out Seth's Duracell Cup Series, the main series on this channel, and also our other two channels that does NNSCRA offline series. Those channels being X86753985AX. That's Dylan Young's channel. The man who does the NNSCRA Spectrum Mobile Cup Series, and also check out the channel that does the man who does the NNSCRA Marvel Studios Cup Series. That channel being ThrashManiac99. That's Levi McIntyre's channel, and both he and Dylan's got some cool stuff on their channels as well too. And also check out Dylan's channel, and also the channel that Dylan Young and Kyle Matthews are both doing. That's We the Coasters as well too. So be sure to check that channel out too. But anyway, so that will do it here today at Daytona. Congratulations once again to Rafael Duke for the second season in a row. He wins the Daytona 500 to kick off the Castrol GTX Cup Series for the season. He won it last season in season 32. Now he wins it in season 33 with the Cup 90 mod. So that said, I'm James Qualls, and this has been a production of the NNSCRA celebrating 10 years of offline racing at its best. We'll see you next race for race number 2 at Rockingham for the GM Goodwrench Service 400.
Greg, did you have any image problems?